Shop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So feel free to join the Patreon too. Click the link in the description box. So I was listening to Trill Boxing Talk this morning, and I went to Derrick James' page, and he says, y'all saw the screenshot, and he says, amazed them with your actions. I saw that quote, and I was like, Derrick James is coming out like one of them like Denzel Washington characters when they were stuck in that fucking Home Depot. What was that, Equalizer? What movie is that shit? I don't know what movie that is. I'm tipping my tongue. But yo, I'm gonna keep it real. Earl Spence is I said this morning. Earl Spence is in a dungeon, and he's gonna be a dragon slayer. They not playing, man. They ain't playing. And that quote like stood me up. I heard Black Fight Fans say it this morning. That shit stood me up like, whoa. So I had to go to Derrick James' page, and I'm gonna make it the thumbnail for this video. But I'm excited for this fight, man. I told y'all when this fight was announced that this is gonna be an event. Y'all motherfuckers, oh, he's too small, he's this, he's that. Mikey Garcia gave y'all something President Obama gave America in 2008. What was it? The audacity to have hope. Mikey Garcia is your Barack Obama. He's giving y'all hope. He's giving universal health care to all the Latinos, all the Mikey Garcia fans. There are a lot of black Mikey Garcia fans too. I'm not gonna get here and play that racial line, but it has an undertone. Every black Mexican fight in the world has a silent black undertone, no matter what you think, because, you know, the America we live in. But beyond all of that, he's giving all y'all motherfuckers hope. We can do it. Si se puedo. Was it Si se puedo? Yeah. It was fun. I'll admit, it was fun. Supporting President Obama. I had a lot of fun doing that. I ain't gonna even front. I went to the inauguration, had a great time, did some canvassing, did some phone calls, gave some money. You know, it was fun. And you know what else is gonna be fun? March 16th, when Earl Spence completes his campaign. Remember, he had that Man Down campaign. Remember that? He had some shirts. Earl, bring them shirts back. Because March 16th, you get elected president. March 16th, you get elected president of the DFW area and light years beyond. To infinity and beyond. When you got kids and shit, that's what you hear hearing around the house. Buzz Lightyear and shit. But I'm excited for this fight, man. I'm gonna be in Dallas Tuesday. I get there at 4 o'clock. I'm hitting the ground running. I'm gonna do some canvassing, go look at some properties. I just want to understand the area. You understand? And I'm elated, man. Thank you, Earl Spence. Thank you, Mikey Garcia. But between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, and Earl Spence, Mikey Garcia. You know what this is like for me? This is like, I grew up in New York, right? This is like Georgetown, Syracuse for me twice a year. You know, they have that home and home series. Remember when Derrick Coleman and Billy Owens and Lawrence, I was the Syracuse guy. Lawrence Moulton, you know what I mean? Sherman Douglas, Ronnie Cycli, Matt Rowe, Carmelo Anthony, you know what I mean? John Wallace, you know, all my Syracuse fans, stand up. I've had my Syracuse Georgetown moment every time. Twice this year, twice in the past 90 days. And I'm just, and you know, I can't wait to be excited. That I can't wait to cover that fight. I can't wait to get the soundbite. I'm excited about promoting this fight. And I think I'm doing a hell of a job promoting this fight. We still got 30 days to this fight. And I'm still doing my road to Dallas training camp. You know what I mean? For those of you inquiring about this jacket, it was $12.99 at DJ's in New York. $12.99, yo. Got this jacket for $12.99. And I'm just excited, man. Oh, I'm excited. In downtown Brooklyn. the DJs in downtown Brooklyn. But I am, oh man, you have no flipping idea. Thank you, Earl Spence, for jolting me. Like, thank you, Al Heyman. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, man, we needed that pulse, man. And the truth be told, people say pay-per-view is dead, pay-per-view is this, pay-per-view is that. That pay-per-view tag to a fight gets you excited. It makes it an event. Say you're not going to the fight. You know, 10 years ago, I wasn't going to fights. I was paying for every fucking pay-per-view. Whether I had $10 on it, $5 on it, or I paid for the entire pay-per-view. You understand? I was all in on who watching the fight Friday. You know, you get to the gym Saturday morning, you know, you play your weekend Saturday shit. You know, you play basketball on Saturday morning and shit. You like, hey, dog, where you watching the fight at, dog? Where you watching the fight at tonight? You know, I lived in Whittier, right? So whenever De La Hoya fought and, let's say Chavez Sr. or like, you know, Barrera, those guys. Hey, where you watching the fight at tonight? I would watch it with a bunch of Latinos. We would have a great time. You know what I mean? Instead of Budweiser, it's Tecate and Corona. It's okay. It's all love. You know what I mean? Instead of fried chicken, it's tacos. You know what I mean? Had a great time, man. And that feeling is back. This fight brings that feeling back. You guys understand what I'm saying? It brings back that fucking Pernell Whitaker, Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De. That feeling is back. You know what I mean? I love that feel. You know what I mean? Where it's just when we believe the best is fighting the best. Mikey Garcia is the best 135-pounder, 140 guy out there. Period. He's the best. He's the most decorated. He's a 4-division world champion. Manny Pacquiao's done it. And I think they need to start saying that more, because Mikey Garcia is fucking special. I don't care what nobody say. I don't have him winning this fight, but Mikey Garcia is special. All right, and y'all need to accept it. Y'all need to honor that. His skill set is unfucking believable. I've seen his workouts. See, here's what I do a lot of times. I watch people work out. You know what I mean? I watch Mikey Garcia work out. I try and emulate that shit in the mirror. I be off balance and shit. Jab be too low. I forget. Man, you know what I mean? Mikey Garcia's footwork and his pivot and his fucking... For him to be so precise. You know, my elbows be out sometimes when I'm shooting my jab. You know what I mean? My hook be too wide. I start my hook too wide. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, man. He's skilled. And then, you know, I done seen so much of Earl Spence, you know? Earl Spence... let me tell you something about Earl Spence. I got a truck that want to get over. 1 second. Let me tell you something about Earl Spence jab. I done seen Earl Spence on my computer screen throw about 500,000 jabs. I ain't gonna even lie. I done seen Earl Spence throw so many fucking jabs. Like, I literally just watch his fights. I literally watch for like a couple of days. Just want to see his jab. Earl Spence has the ability to control you with a jab. Earl Spence has the ability to win a fight with just his jab. I'm telling you, because I see it. I'm being as real with... I mean, he may have to use some power and stuff to keep people off, but 80% of his punches that he land in the fight can just be a jab. And you guys are laughing like, no fucking way. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've seen it. And the funny thing is, Earl Spence's confidence was high against Kell Brook. But when you prove yourself to yourself, there is no mountain too high you can climb, no valley too low you can climb out of, no ocean too deep you can swim out of or swim across, whatever the case may be. Earl Spence believes he is the truth right now. He called himself the truth, but he believes he's the truth. And you know what else is beautiful about this is? Mikey Garcia believes he's the truth. That's why there's not going to be any, well, he's this, he's that. There isn't going to be any of that. We've already gave Mikey Garcia his credit for doing this. Now we got two fighters fighting each other. We're damn near 30 days away. What's today's date? The 8th? We're a month and 8 days away minus 2 days because it's 28 days and it's 28 days in fucking February, right? This is going to be a special fight. This is going to be a special event. In America, Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence gets us excited because of the bloodlines, right? Not because of the racial tension, none of that. No, fuck that. We ain't even on that for this fight. The bloodlines of who they are gets us excited about who they are. Three generation Mexican family, hard-working family. Big G got deported multiple times. He got deported so many fucking times. The police and the people who deport you, ISIS, it's called ISIS now, they knew who the fuck he was. They deported him so many times, they just told him one time just to go home to your family and never got deported again. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and then the bloodlines of Errol Spence, his pedigree. You know what I mean? Just a stone cold, solid, strong, grown-ass man killer. Period. I don't care what nobody say. Errol Spence is a man. Mikey Garcia is a man. And we got two grown-ass men. That should be like the fight. We got two grown-ass men walking into the ring March 6th. We have no doubt of their character. We don't doubt their character. We don't doubt their integrity. We don't doubt their ability to box. We don't doubt their ability to fight. We don't doubt their ability to go in deep water to win the fucking fight. And that's what makes fights special. There is no doubts in terms of who these guys are walking into the ring March 16th. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have to doubt that shit. And that's what makes this fight great. You know that overused quote, I'm willing to die in the ring? These guys are willing to do whatever it takes to win. I don't want no one to die in the ring. Alright? This is going to be a special moment. If you are not there in Dallas, there are tickets to fit every budget. Alright? No matter where you are in America, you can get to Dallas for $250, $300. Right, Southwest, find the deal. If you book it like right now, and no matter your budget for the tickets, you can get it. If you don't want to do that, spend $75, $85, whatever it is. You got the HD and all that. Get the pay-per-view as soon as you can. Don't wait till the last minute. Have these guys in the dressing room getting cold, because that's what's gonna happen. Y'all motherfuckers like they did Floyd Conor McGregor. They held it up because the cable company called Steven Espinoza, called Al Heyman, was like, hold up. We got 100,000 people trying to buy the pay-per-view right now. Slow down. We got to make sure these motherfuckers, we got to make sure we get these pay-per-view buy. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I'm telling you, I'm excited. I'm excited. And I got 2 fights to cover this weekend, and I'm going to cover these motherfuckers as hard as I can. I'm going to cover these same 2 fights as hard as I'm covering the Errol Spence fight. You understand? We got the weigh-in today for Tank Davis, but I just got excited. I got excited. You know, I couldn't listen to the show this morning. I had to get the kids ready and shit. You know, I got to go pick up a window right now, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, y'all should be excited. Right? Hopefully, I got somebody fucking excited that we got 2 grown-ass men walking into the ring March 16th. No doubt whether they gonna hold their punches. No doubt whether they gonna make weight. No doubt whether they gonna have some level of respect for the sport of boxing. No doubt that they respect their opponent enough to work out and have a training camp that will have them experiencing life on the other side of 100% exhaustion. Mikey Garcia did 40 plus rounds sometime this week. He did 40 fucking over 40 rounds. He's competing to get ready for this fucking fight. Errol Spence is in the dungeon in fucking Dallas, Texas, working his ass off. When Errol Spence get out of that fucking dungeon, he's gonna have an 8-pack up to his fucking neck, chiseled, strong, 147 pounds, ready to fucking go. And that's why this fight is beautiful. Amongst all the shit that I'm talking to promote the fight and get y'all motherfuckers excited about the fight, we got two grown-ass men walking into the ring March 16th. And you know what's another thing, too? I failed to mention this video. We got two grown-ass trainers walking into the gym, walking into the ring Saturday night. Two grown-ass trainers with pride the size of Texas. Robert Garcia don't want to lose. Derrick James don't want to lose. This is real. They know what this moment is. They know. This is a big-ass moment. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, get your popcorn. Hopefully it's kettle corn. Get your kettle corn ready. Get your carne. Put your order in for your carne asada right now. Put your order in. No flats, all drums. All right? Fuck them 2-bone flat. Who the fuck eat them 2-bone flat? Who the fuck? Rick Ross like them. What y'all liking that shit? I don't get it. Anyways, man, I'm just fucking with y'all. I don't like getting the meat that's in between the 2 bones. How do you get it? Like, you know what I mean? Put your order in the Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, whatever the case may be. Put your order in. All right? Now. All right? Get your carne asada. If you got to hook up with your liquor man, get your hook up with your liquor man now. Tell them March 15th. I'm picking up the liquor March 15th. Every hood in America, excuse me, every hood in America got a liquor man. All right, hook up with that nigga. Say, I need XYZ, and I'm getting it March 15th. And you're invited to come to the fight too, but make sure your ass bring a bottle. You know what I'm saying? So we out in this motherfucker, man, and I'm just excited. Man, I'm excited about this fucking fight, man. I'm excited that I'm spending my money to cover this fight. I'm excited that I get to travel to Dallas and cover this fight. I'm truly excited. Man, I'm being as real as I can be. I am, man. Y'all hear it in my voice. I'm being as real as I can be, man. And 7 minutes away. Get in my window. So let's stay on for 7 more minutes. Man. And you know, the truth be told, I don't mind that Errol Spence is silent. Don't mind it at all. At all. You know, me being selfish, me being in media, I want stuff to talk about. Obviously, I want sound bites. I want to embellish what he says to get a reaction from the other side. I want to embellish what Mikey Garcia said to get a reaction from Errol Spence's side. I want that. I want that. Right? I don't have to talk about who I think is going to win the fight anymore. It's well documented. Well documented. I just need to promote the fight so y'all can buy the pay-per-view or convince you to get a plan. I convinced a media member. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. Bad Culture, Giandra. I convinced her. I said, Giandra, because she has a job out here in LA, and I was like, and she was, I mean, she works a lot. I mean, man, her and Ellie are like neck and neck in terms of who works the hardest. You know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers work every day. You know what I mean? In terms of bringing us great content, and she has a broader audience because she does entertainment as well. And we're sitting having lunch yesterday, and she was like, I'm going to the fight. I'm covering this fight. I'm flying in Saturday morning for this fight. And she's flying in Saturday morning. I told her Southwest got a deal for $85. You better climb up on that son of a gun. But I said all that to say this. I'm promoting the shit out of this fight. I want y'all to be there. If you can't be there, I want you to watch the fucking fight. All right? And the beautiful thing about it, another beautiful thing about it is both fighters will get paid handsomely for their sacrifice. It ain't no Don King, Bob Arum in the middle of this where these fighters ain't getting paid and we ain't got to work. Everything is on the up and up with this fight and promotion. Ain't no fighters complaining about, well, I'm taking this fight because that's the most they were going to give me. I'm being shortchanged. No one is unhappy in this fight. Media is not happy. Media is happy to cover this fight. I booked my flight already. I haven't booked my flight to Baltimore yet. You know? on the 24th. But I booked my flight because I was excited. I'm literally overjoyed to cover this fight. You know, but I think 20 minutes is long enough to be talking about this video. But I just said this. I'm excited, man. At the end of all this, man, I'm grateful and thankful to this fight. You know why I'm grateful and thankful to this fight? Because I had a chance to get to know the Garcias a whole lot better. I'm learning Errol Spence as I go. I'm no expert on Errol Spence, but I appreciate the what I know about the Garcias, and I've been a fan of Big G. The same, I mean, the level of respect and love for Sam Watson is a little bit different because I have a very intimate relationship with him. But the what Big G done for his family? Are you kidding me, man? I think it's incredible. And I've always been not bashful, but I figured since I only speak English and I only have a limited amount of time when I'm at these pressers and or events, I always bypass Big G because Robert Garcia will tell me what I believe Big G will say and or I speak English basically, and Robert Garcia speaks English, and it makes my job a whole lot easier in terms of getting the point across. So I always bypass, but I've always wanted to sit down with Big G and learn him. You know what I mean? I was a history major in college, and I said this fight has allowed me to understand him more, and I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And if I was in Dallas, I swear to God, if I was in Dallas, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, I would sit outside of Errol Spence gym. And it looks like they have a closed gym because no one is releasing no footage or anything like that. I would wait for those 2 minutes of him walking to his car and say, how's camp coming? How's this? How's that? I would. Even if he didn't talk to me, you know? Or he's just walking down the street embracing his beautiful daughters, man. I don't care what it is. I would sit outside his gym like Mike Tyson is in the gym or Muhammad Ali is in the gym. And be like, I would just get footage of him walking to his car and doing what he do and embracing his beautiful daughters and living his best life. That's what I think of this fight. That's exactly what I think of this fight. And I'm excited. So anyways, man, I'm on 55th and Alameda. I'm in Mikey Garcia country. I just left Mikey Garcia country. Mikey, all my Latino brothers, stand up. Stand up. I'm like on the east side, kind of, you know what I mean? On the verge of East LA. East side LA. East side LA. The east side to... And East Slauson. You guys just heard that. So pick up this window. I had some leaks. And I had some aluminum windows. Them motherfuckers are outdated, so I'm gonna get some retrofits and then just plug them motherfuckers in and do that. Go get on the roof. I got a few leaks in the building, so do that. But anyways, I love y'all, man. Hopefully y'all got excited for this fight. I'm excited for this fight. You know, I got this energy from Trill Boxing Talk this morning. I was like, man, I'm gonna dump this shit into a video, and I knew I was gonna be in traffic. So anyways, I salute y'all. I love y'all. We got something special coming. I'll give you guys some more as I get the information, but something special could be happening for Dallas as it relates. Remember I said I wanted to do something. Well, it just got bigger, and hopefully I'll be helping out, and it's gonna be beautiful, man. So Barbershop Conversations, Dallas, stand up. East LA, stand up. San Antonio, stand up. The Pueblo, stand up. Every block and every hood, stand up. Because this fight is special. They might call this fight Bloodlines, you know, because both of them are Dallas Cowboys fans, and Dallas Cowboys train in Oxnard. I hate the Cowboys. I grew up a Giants fan, but now I just dislike the whole entire NFL now. So it's like whatever. But anyways, man, y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm 100 feet away from getting where I need to be. And we off in barbershop conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.